This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Hey, what about our Before the Bat podcast?
What about us?
We're back, and we're trying something new, so let's see how this goes. Welcome back to Before the Bat. I am Phil, and if you're not watching this on video, that person over there is...
Hey, y'all, it's a little tough.
Alrighty, and after 2 weeks of Arrowverse, we're back to Batman for Batman Knightfall.
Yay!
Batman Knightfall Part 10 from Detective Comics 663. That's right. Lilith's second favorite number is coming up soon. So yes. Remember, we left you on a big cliffhanger last time, and that made you wait weeks. So
is it a cliffhanger though? Is it really?
Well, it's not. Well, not literally. It's not hanging off a cliff, though.
I mean, we all know. Come on.
Well, will the mayor get out alive? We know Batman's going to get out alive. After Joker and Scarecrow flooded the tunnel. But yes, this one, I love if you're reading in the trade, you get the handy dandy ads you got in all the comics back then. This one, the Batman is reaching...
This is the best part, to be honest.
What, the ads?
I like the ads the best, yeah.
But I mean, this one, they're really overhyping this one because, I mean, look at that cover. Like, Batman's head is covered in rats. It's like, I don't see no rats in this issue, do you?
Bait and switch. Bait and switch. Although there could be indicated that his brain is Swiss cheese.
Oh. Quantum Leap.
Gotta think a little deeper, Phil.
The Batman is reaching the end at last. He must save Mayor Kroll from drowning. He must go up against all of Bane's henchmen. He must fight Trog. He must fight Zombie. He must fight Bird until finally there is only...
Birdman!
Until there is only Bane.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, wait, I mean, and then he must fight Bane.
You think darkness is your ally?
Yeah, kind of. It's my trademark. But yes, as Lil said, the title is No Rest for the Wicked.
It's like, what is this, a Lucifer episode?
And yes, writer Chuck Dixon, penciler Graham Nolan. So you know the art is good. Scott Hanna, inker. Adrian Roy, colorist. John Costanza, letterer. Costanza. Scott Peterson and Dennis O'Neill, editors. So, well, if you have to say thank you, Scott. Thank you, Denny. You know, I'm trying to make that.
They're not putting in yellow boxes. It's fine.
I know. I'm trying to make that a thing on the Quantum Zone now because we were doing an issue the last episode we recorded, and I was telling them like, yeah, you know, Lilith always thanks the editor, so I forget who we had to thank. Oh, I think it was like, oh, thank you, Mike.
Take a drink. Yeah, that's definitely Matt Kona. Take a future drink, Matt.
Can't mention his name. But yeah, so the Joker and Scarecrow flooded the tunnel. And they're trying to drown.
I mean, come on. I mean, Batman didn't have to, he didn't have to save him. Like, honestly, all of the mayors in Gotham are corrupt. It is known.
I know, but then it's like, Batman always gets blamed for everything, no matter whether he was involved or not, so.
That's what I'm saying. Just one less corrupt mayor, and
Yeah, but if the mayor dies, maybe they blame Batman. So it's like, again, trying to be proactive, maybe.
You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Aha! Yes. So.
Also, the mayor's in sorry shape. You think all the explosions and stuff, everybody in Gotham will be ripped from running in constant fear, but that's just my headcanon.
Well, the mayor's bodyguards and stuff. What's he running from? So as they're getting swept down this tunnel, Batman's like, "Here, hold on to this ladder. Can you hold on?" Well, you're gonna have to. But so yeah, Batman has him holding on. Batman swims down looking for a way out. I've always remembered this since I first read this. It's Batman dives underwater and he's like, "Oh, Krull sounds scared." He's not really a weak man. Yeah, he is. He's a fairly strong one. No, he's not. Push beyond their limits. All men have limits. They learn what they are and they learn not to exceed them. I ignore mine.
And I push past mine.
That's right.
Because I'm Batman.
Who is this? Little Hellfire after a 2-day bender?
Basically.
So you have to swim down to the catwalk. It's about 30 feet below us. Sure. Let's just swim down 30 feet.
I love how it's like, if I fail, then he'll just never wake up. Perfect.
Yeah. Because the mayor's like, I don't know if I could do it. So yeah, he just bat sprays him and puts him to sleep, which he should have just did in the first place.
Basically.
And then just wraps him in the cape. Yeah, he's like, the cape will hold air for a few minutes. And if I fail, he'll just never wake up. And Batman's rebreather is out of air. So
look, Batman's smart.
He's down to the 4 minutes of air he can hold in his lungs. All that cardio.
Damn, son.
All that cardio. But
like a fun fact, the guy that holds the the Guinness World Book of Records for holding his breath underwater, it's like 10 minutes, and even he admitted that's just like a fluke. he didn't know how he did it, he just did it. Because that's hard to hold your breath underwater.
Oh yeah.
So the next time he did it, it was only 5 minutes. So it's crazy. So
yeah, because your pores breathe a little bit, but underwater, there's nothing's breathing underwater.
And that panic sets in too. It's really a mind over matter kind of thing on top of all the physical stuff that's going on. So people that can do that just amaze me, honestly.
But yeah, service tunnel may lead to the riverbank, may lead nowhere. So yes, Batman is literally swimming upstairs. And he gets up. He finds end of the line. Finds a door.
I love how he's like, it can't end like this. Not at the hands of the Joker.
No, anyone but the Joker.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, the hatch is rusted shut.
Except for maybe ventriloquist. Maybe not him either.
Well, I think Batman was just trying to anger himself, so he give himself an extra, boost of strength. He's like, can't be the Joker, and then he's thinking about Bane, and he's like, he underneath.
You think darkness is your ally?
So yeah, Batman's able to muscle the hatch open, and
I won't die.
And leave the city at his mercy. He'll never have Gotham.
The writers want to have a word with you, Bruce.
But yeah, so I guess they're at a point where the water won't come up. So Batman just leaves. He leaves the mayor there because Batman don't have the strength to pull anyone out of there. Not now. So yeah, Gordon, Montoya, and Bullock are looking. Oh look, they're on the beach.
I wouldn't want to be on the beach in Gotham.
I know. I'll probably all the garbage. But yeah, so someone sets off a flare. I'm assuming it's Batman. And look, it's the mayor.
We just about gave you up.
Yep. Yeah, Gordon's like, how did you escape? He never gave up. Who? Why is Gordon?
He kind of got an infatuation with Batman right now because he just saved his life, so.
And any other person, I could see them saying, who, mayor? Who do you mean? But it's Gordon. Shouldn't Gordon be like, oh, him. Okay.
He doesn't know what it means to surrender. Oh, they're just pumping him up before the great fall, or break, should I say.
Yep.
Either way, it's a pun, so that was a good one on me, actually.
Good job, Lilith.
A double pun-tundra.
Oh, remember you said last Quantum Zone you wanted us to use the button like at least 4 times. I think we did that in the first like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's a little joke. It was me being facetious.
I know. But yeah, so again, another hallmark of this storyline, Batman's recovering on a rooftop.
Rooftops are his domain. Hashtag deal with it.
I know, but he usually stands there looking all goth and cool. But in Knightfall, he's always like holding his head and recovering,
gasping for breath, bent over. Yeah, subtext. Because Bane wants to break his back. I'm just saying. There's a lot of subtext in Batman books.
But yeah, vision blurring, lightheaded, starting to get the shakes.
Sounds like he got roofied personally.
Seriously, use myself up opening that hatch. Have to get to shelter, to darkness, while I still have something left. Uh-oh, but look at that. There's a falcon following him.
Birdman!
But still, too many enemies loose on the streets. Oh, Lord.
Well, that's your fault.
So
you should have invested some Wayne money in Arkham Asylum and get real doctors instead of villains. Do some background checks, maybe.
But yes, well, Batman is being followed by Bane's henchmen. Hey, look, in the police impound office.
Oh, hey, what do we have here? What ridiculous thing do we have here?
The ventriloquist with a cop puppet when he makes the puppet shoot the guy on duty. And then blows open the lock. All this.
Why? It's the most ridiculous thing in this whole damn story. Why?
It's Scarface. See? Yeah, sorry. So I'm trying to remember, does Scarface even like show up while Jean Paul's? I don't think he shows up till Prodigal. So I'm like, why are we doing this Scarface thing already?
I think they just forgot. I think they pulled a D&D from Game of Thrones and they just forgot. Because they kind of did build up ventriloquist and it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like I don't think it goes anywhere in Knightfall. It's not until on Prodigal. It's like, okay. But I think they had too much going on, especially with Jean Paul. But we'll be there soon. So yeah, so ventriloquist, Sacco are reunited with Scarface.
Why is Bane obsessed with you?
Yeah, Batman's still sitting there on a roof, getting his strength. A sound startles the birds. A falcon's cry. Robin.
It's a falcon's cry, but it's not that falcon, guys. We're not in a crossover. Yeah. Don't worry.
One of the many things Robin told me, and I should have listened. Robin said one of the Bane's men is a falconer. Could it be?
Yes, it is. There are no coincidences in Gotham, Bruce.
Oh, damn Lord. It. Then Trog sneaks up behind and picks him up by like the back of his cape.
Yeah.
Hiding like the craven rodent you pretend to be. Why is Bane obsessed with you? Is he like trying to throw him off a roof or throw him across the roof, I guess?
Uh-oh. He's breaking out the bat arsenal.
Well, yeah, he says, I ain't no match for this guy in my condition. I have to rely on the arsenal.
Ooh, a wet snap in my side. just gonna leave that there for you.
But yeah, it's just like this guy's bad business because he's talking about himself in the third person. Trog will show him you are beneath his consideration.
Only Victor Von Doom can do that. I'm sorry to break it to the villains. He's the only one that I will allow.
Seriously,
because he is a ruler, and they can do that.
Seriously, even Otto doesn't do that. Come on.
He's pretentious, but he's not that pretentious.
I know. You know nothing of Trog. Because he headbutts him, and Trog, it looks like he breaks Trog's nose, but because he's bleeding from the nose, but he's like, that won't make me release you. So Batman's like, nah, all right, and pulls out my own recipe of CS gas, uncontrollable nausea and disorientation.
Told you he was roofied.
Well, Batman's roofing somebody. Trog laughed in a lungful as he like. I think we see these guys again once Bane, but it's just shouldn't
But
they?
like Batman's kind of arrogant because he's like, I'm the city's only hope. It's like, no, I mean, if you would have just let people come into your city, you'd have help. You can't. Green Lanterns can't even come into Gotham without his permission. So it's your arrogance, bro. It's your arrogance. It was your downfall.
But I just love Batman. Just like knocks Trog off the roof. But an issue or two, Trog will be back. He'll be fine.
He's a big brute of a man. It'll be fine. Gotham sidewalks are made of rubber, I guess.
So yeah, Batman said, he's got a broken rib. Robin said there were 3 men with Bane. Am I running some kind of gauntlet?
Oh, now you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
The pain's getting sharper. Isolate the pain. Lock it away. Put it in a tiny box in a quarter of my mind. Oh, Lord. Then we get zombie,
Boo. Poor man's ass. Poor man's ass.
Knife thrower in his 3-piece suit, yeah.
Poor man's ass. That's all I'm saying.
He puts a knife between Batman's fingers. He's like, it takes an excellent eye to miss that accurately. I just wanted you to know I don't rely on brute strength. If I were Batman, I'd be thinking, good. It's another test, like breaking out the inmates of Arkham, all to test my abilities and endurance. As though Bane were studying me. Why not face me? So again, more trickery as zombies trying to follow Batman. He thinks he sees them, but it's what did he just like throw the cape and cowl at him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because it doesn't look like it's resting on anything, but
I love the smugness on like page 17 or whatever. Where
Yeah.
he's like, he sees the guy lying down, he's like, that felt good.
Because Batman's
I'm like, what?
Yeah, because Batman's on the edge of the roof. Batman's on the edge of the roof. Yeah, and after zombie, knifes the empty cape and cowl. Yeah, Bruce just grabs both legs and smashes his head into the roof.
You know what? That's the new profile pic. I'm changing it every other week. This is the new profile pic.
Which one? Smug Batman.
That felt good.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Sorry, Ray. Not that he's listening to the Batman podcast.
And I'm gonna comment every time you change it.
Out of the pouch. Boing.
Boing. Yes, I will be labeling this Smug Batman.
Nice. But then of course, who's left? We get Bird and his bird.
Birdman.
So now before the final assault, Bane is giving Batman the bird.
As you do, man.
So the Falcon is hurting Batman to this warehouse, I guess. Could he mean for the Falcon to finish me, or I could be running into a trap? So yeah, Batman crashes through the window. Wait, who crashes through the window?
Batman.
And Bird looking all smug with his mullet. So you found your way here. You don't look so big and scary now.
Sure.
I think you're all bluff masked man in his fancy boy vest and mullet. 90s mullet. The cape, the boogeyman actor, just that, an act. Let me hear how much it hurts, tough guy. Nobody can go. Here you go ahead, scream. I told Bane you ran Gotham. Not for long, huh? As he's pounding on Batman. Oh, but Bird says the wrong word. Said Bane.
Bane.
Because that gets Batman mad. He pulls a Karate Kid. He sweeps the leg. He says, Bane, 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 Bane. Who is he? What does he want? Answer me. He's screaming at Bird as he's just caving his face in. Okay, man, he's bloodying some knuckles, man. He said I would scream his name.
That's my favorite game, man. Bloody Knuckles.
Terrible. But yeah, remember Vengeance of Bane? Bane said, you will scream my name. Well, Bruce is.
He nailed it. Ooh, that was subtext too. Ouch.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Oh.
Lovey's like, don't remember getting to the car.
Oh, this is a little Hellfire. All blur.
Okay, it's official. Batman's on a bender, guys. It's official.
We call ride home only in snatches. Home. Can't wear costume upstairs. Promised Alfred. So he throws on a
put a
robe.
robot.
Yeah, they just put the robe on it. Yeah, because no one will see that cape hanging out of that robe. Or the boots. None of it. Yeah, no. I could have put up with his sarcasm in exchange for some help up the stairs. This is you.
Oh, not Alfred.
Yeah. Bruce gets to the top of the stairs behind the grandfather clock. Alfred, who's laying on the floor
The
unconscious.
voice.
I left him alive. It is not your underlings I want. Yep. Turns around the voice. It is him, as Bane says. It is
This
you.
is a great shot of Bane, though. I really like this one.
Yep. Remember that shot. It won't be Bane, but someone else doing that pose at the end of Knightfall. In that exact same.
Bane, instead of T posing, we're B posing. It's fine.
Oh, nice. So yeah. So if you're a comic book fan, you probably pretty much know where we're going next. Batman 497.
Woohoo!
Little's favorite. And you probably also know what comes after that.
We're in for a treat, guys.
A crazy ride.
You know, like, I don't like the fallout of it, but I do like the buildup of it outside of, like, the whole Bane thing. Like, I feel like he could have had better motivations, but it's a comic book. It was the 90s. I forgive it.
Again, it's the 90s. They didn't want any of the established people taking out Batman. Just like, they didn't want like Lex or anyone killing Superman. It had to be a new guy.
Yeah.
Which
is like, oh, how you gonna C block Lex Luthor like that? You know what I mean? And then honest to God, I feel like if Lex ever did like manage to like kill Superman, he would feel so guilty and he would like time travel and fix it. Like,
I don't think
that's a love-hate relationship. They can't live without each other. That's just the basis of all the like main villains of all DC comics. It's a very much love-hate, can't live without your relationship.
Yeah. So I don't know. Did they not want like Lex to kill Superman just because it'd be like, oh, he finally.
And then he marries Lois. And then they have a kid, and everybody would like that a lot more. I'm just saying. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Did they not let Lex do it just because they're like, oh, well, he finally got over on Superman, and even if Superman comes back, he'll never be able to, one up Lex.
Say I was the first one to do it.
Yeah. Lex will be like, yeah. Well, remember that time? Every time, it'd be like, oh, remember that time I killed you? You want me to give you more of that?
Probably. It's just a weird choice because they keep trying to make Doomsday a thing, like even 30 years later, and it's just like, bro.
And again,
let it go.
He's just a plot device. Yeah, I know.
Did someone say Rogozar? Hashtag still bitter.
Someone tried to copy the plot device.
It's a very, very terrible image.
Spend this.
I love this cover, except for the dinosaur. You thought it could never happen. The breaking of the Batman. So dramatic. So dramatic.
Oh Lord, yeah. That ad for next for 497 is just big bold letters. Bane. Batman is going where he's never gone before. Away. So dramatic.
You can be no one else. It's like I'm not one of these Gothamites who just pretend like we don't know who Batman is because we're scared that Bruce Wayne's going to shut down all the factories and we won't have jobs.
I'm not your Gordon. I know. I admit it.
But he gets it. Bruce Wayne is nothing but a mask. Because guess what, guys? He's Batman.
Good Lord. Hopefully we're going to be getting new Batman comics soon.
I mean, you know, I have been enjoying the Batman books. Maybe not as much as they're okay. They're good, but
Well, I think Nightwing starts up again in June. I think it was at June 10th or something. So, because me and Kristen just want issue 75 because I'm pretty sure that's when they're gonna fully restore Dick Grayson. So
yeah.
And I want
What
that.
if they didn't? Wouldn't that be the biggest plot twist ever if they didn't? If they waited till like 100?
Yeah, but, well, that would be like another Batman marriage thing. People would be up in arms. I mean,
what are you gonna do? You want the DC comic books, don't you? You're still gonna buy it, right?
You know what? I think I heard somewhere that like Nightwing is selling like the lowest it's ever sold during this time. So
I wonder why.
Yeah.
No one likes a dude named Rick.
So take Little's word for it. So yeah, so they're gonna. I'm telling you, by 75, they're reversing it. I mean, it's been since 50.
Good.
Come on, people.
I think that's like the longest Amnesia plot ever, maybe. Outside of Norman Osborn, that would be the longest Amnesia plot.
Which is weird now because he has like both sets of memories, and it's so weird.
What is this? The Arrowverse? Ugh.
Almost seems like it.
Oh, so Bane's flexing his muscles and juicing up his veins. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Hell. All right.
It's burning his veins with a very special potion. Like, you can't make this stuff up. It is not subtext, it is text, my friends. And Bruce is over here sweating, looking nervous, like I'm about to get pounded in more ways than one.
Gobble, gobble.
Whoa. Nobody tell Rob. Prerequisite, nobody tell Rob.
Yes.
Nobody tell Rob.
Rob Southgate, CEO, boss, mad dictator of Southgate Media Group.
I love how he's like, oh, and you are familiar with Venom? Then you know what it can do all too well. I'm telling you, this is an adult movie parody at this point.
We have to cover that original Venom story at some point.
Oh, we will.
I think
you worry.
It's only like 4 issues, I think. It's like 4 issues or something. So yeah.
We'll find somewhere to squeeze it in.
Well. Phrasing.
Phrasing. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. No, it's not. It's just
You know nothing of my Venom. Like, this is so over the top. So freaking dramatic.
What are you doing? That's the next issue. We're not there yet.
I know, but it's just so, Bane is so dramatic. I can't with him. Like, that sticks out in my mind, is all that I'm saying. He's so much subtext.
He's a fancy man. He's a fancy South American man.
I'm not a fancy man.
Okay.
He's a fancy
man.
He's a fancy man. He hires fancy men. Well, at least 2 out of 3.
Oh God.
The big
rats because they were in the tunnels underground. Like, I still can't figure out the rats. I'm sorry. Now that you brought it up, I can't.
I mean, unless they just drew the cover not knowing what was going to, they're like, oh yeah, Batman's going to be like in an underground in a flooded tunnel. So, because it's a different artist.
Not one rat to be seen. Not one rat to be seen.
Well, they either got swept away or were smart enough to run away. But yeah, maybe the artist just heard, oh yeah, Batman underground in a flooded tunnel. Oh, okay, well the rats are going to be using Batman for a boat.
Yeah, but this, like I said, I like that how they ended with the Bane. Like that was great, perfect.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. If
that's very classic comic book. You know what I mean? It's like, it's you. Don't forget to read next issue. Later, guys.
I was going to say, I don't know if there's anyone who's just reading Detective and not Batman. I could see the other way around, but it's like if there was someone who was reading Detective and not Batman, you're like, oh crap, I gotta buy Batman.
Exactly. Like
Batman.
you could not buy that issue. You know what I mean?
Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Don't anger the priests of Khonshu, damn it, Philip.
Don't anger Conchu. So, are we done here? Should we all relax, take a break before Batman 497?
Oh man, it is so over the top. So good. Like I like it. It makes me laugh, but like in a good way because it's so over the top. Like you actually now feel Bane's like his threat level now. It's like, oh snaps, he's in Wayne Manor. It's going down.
Hell.
So yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. But you listeners will have to wait 2 weeks for that because yes, we are sharing time with Phil and Lil, those kids over on Legends of the Arrowverse. So next week you'll be getting our special episode on all things Jay Garrick.
Woohoo! Golden Age! Golden Age!
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna focus on just on those Golden Age. I mean, there's 104 issues there.
And you know I have them all right.
Yes, I know.
Some of them, I think only probably like 20% of it's digital too.
You know what's funny? I got that when they DC reprints those showcases, with like early issues. I got like the first volume with like, well, I think I got the first two, but reprinting the Barry Allen stuff. But in the first one, the very first issue they reprint isn't showcase number 4, it's Flash 104.
Really?
Yeah, they reprint the Jay's last appearance and then they get the showcase number 4.
Like, in case you kids didn't know, let's just make this clear.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna do that, why don't you just make volume 1 like?
I don't think they care about the character anymore.
I was gonna say at least reprint some Jake.
Yeah, he's pretty hard to find in 2020. I will tell you that. If your store has a back catalog of some of that stuff, get it because it's getting really hard to find actually.
Yep, people are discovering comics. Remember back in the day, we could just roll into a store and buy back issues.
I know, like
for like $1.
If DC had its way, honestly, at this point, that's all that a comic book store would be good for. So, I feel a kind of way like I am a digital person, but only for like the new stuff because the paper is like not worthy to even wipe my butt with. So it's just like, unless it's like a special edition or a variant cover that I really want. Like I don't feel the need.
Give us back newsprint.
It's the old stuff that I get.
Give us back the newsprint.
It'd be cheaper too for them. That's the crazy thing.
And us, thank you.
Well, they wouldn't pass the savings on to the consumer. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I know. That price is never coming down, no matter what they do. I know.
So I just want to throw this out here. I find it really interesting that supposedly they're still trying to make a Superman movie while there's an actual Superman TV show that is greenlit.
Ooh.
And it's just like
multiverse.
It's kind of weird now because Fox owned Batman and now Disney owns Fox.
Batman.
I don't know how that's gonna work. That's very scary.
Well, I don't think Fox owned Did they just have the rights to do
The
Gotham?
live action rights, the live action TV rights.
Oh, do they still have that? I just wonder.
I think they do. I don't think they had the foresight to buy it back from them.
I thought maybe when the deal went through that
Does it revert? I don't know if it reverted if they got bought. Like I'd have to look into that, but I think something because like it's like I would make a live action Batman TV show before I would make one
because I mean
especially with the way Batwoman was already going.
Mm-hmm.
And now we all know what happened.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember. I think that me and Charlie were talking last night. I think we were talking about Spider-Man and Sony, and I think he said like if Sony gets bought or something, like they lose
that's
the right
because Marvel has the foresight to think, hey, Spider-Man is literally our most popular.
Yeah.
We're not going bankrupt anymore. Disney owns it, so definitely that thing. But I just don't think that with AT&T, everything that they've been going through, that they had the foresight for that. Because look at the mess on every level, from Warner Media specifically to DC Comics and their live action thing. It's weird. It's weird.
HBO Max, what's that?
Nobody knows. It's trying to be provocative, but nobody knows.
Gets the people going. All right. So should we get out of here?
Yeah, let's do it.
So are they dropping that HBO Max app the day of? Because I still can't see it.
Fox does currently own the rights to. Oh, they just own the rights to Adam West and Burt Ward's Batman 66 and the Gotham TV show.
I was gonna say I didn't think they owned the full rights. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So yes, got a lot of Batman. Got a lot of.
So we can get a Batman live action TV show, guys. We just got to be heard. If the Snyder Cut can happen, a live action Batman like actual Batman TV show, not a prequel, can happen. That's all that I'm saying, guys.
Hey, Superman's got a TV show coming. Why not?
Exactly. That's my whole point at this point. But I need to be on HBO Max.
And
it
Ruby
cannot
Rose,
be on the CW.
And Ruby Rose quit, so
they're recasting, and I say give it to Stabby Babs personally, because no, they have similar face structure, and I think her hair is still. I think Aaron's hair is still short at this point. I haven't seen her. I haven't been on Instagram in a while.
I saw a bunch of names people were thrown out.
Don't give it to the girl from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She just wants to be in the superhero business. Any superhero franchise will.
Oh yeah, months ago they were touting her as She-Hulk. I was like, yeah, no. You know who I saw? That what's her face from Krypton.
Yeah, I saw that too. I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
I think Aaron from Gotham would be like, just because, like, if you're not trying to like be like all in our face with a recast, like I said, I think their face structure is very similar, and it wouldn't be that jarring. And she actually does have a very striking resemblance to Rachel Sarkisian, who plays Alice. So.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you want to like actually like not have it be so jarring and not have to do the Fresh Prince Viv thing, you sure do look different since post-crisis.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do they just ignore that they changed actresses, or did they work it into the story?
I think that if they go with somebody that looks very similar to her, they won't. They can ignore it. But if you go somebody strikingly different, you will have to address it.
Because I mean, we do have face swapping on this show, so I mean, it could happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm curious. I had high hopes for Batwoman, but like I said, the minute that Ruby Rose was cast, I just she's very flaky.
You know what happens?
She's very flaky.
You know what happens? Batwoman's going to get a new face, and then she's going to get unmasked by her father. So Charles Barry Allen all over again.
Perfect.
Just
perfect.
But the best
God bless this mess.
The best part is, if she's going to quit, she should have did it in the middle of Crisis, because then you could have addressed the face swap as an after effect of Crisis. Come on, and then no one would have remembered. You could have said, "Oh yeah, no one remembers. She used to look like somebody else."
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. It's unfortunate. Like I said, I was very shocked by the casting, and I'm honestly surprised that she did finish out the season. So good for her on that one. It was a known issue. It was a big risk, and now we're all paying for it.
That's right.
So next time, listen to Lilith when she writes a letter. That's all that I'm saying.
Exactly.
Just listen to her sometimes. She knows things sometimes.
Lilith knows things.
I drink and I know things.
There's a drop. All right, everyone, send your thoughts on, well, you know what's coming. Batman 497 and the rest of Knightfall.
Batman.
Or even the Flash.
Get wrecked.
Hey, well. Thank you for not throwing the E in there. All right, everyone. Send your thoughts on all of it. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And follow Before the Bat on Facebook, Twitter. Follow Capes and Lunatics on Instagram. Hey, you can watch this video on YouTube. Find everything on the one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to support the sponsors: Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback. And use this link right down there in the show notes for Amazon. When you do your shopping for Southgate Media Group, help support the show, the network, and Rob Master Doom Southgate himself, because the Emperor has no pants.
Go back and look at my history. and you will find out I am right so much more often than I'm wrong. Mark my words.
Love Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the internet, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire or on Instagram with all the cool kids at Lilith Hellfire 86 or for meme purposes at Lilith Hellfire 69. I get it. And you can get it too.
Oh.
Suck it. Whoa.
Not literally. All right, everyone. Thank you. Thanks for getting out of that tunnel with us. Come back.
Thanks for holding your breath the whole time, guys. You've been a treat.
Come back next time where we wreck the house. Yes, you remember. You know what's coming next time. Remember, Batman is going where he's never gone before. Away. That's in 2 weeks. Remember, next week, Jay Garrick. You get your shiny hats. No, not the tinfoil.
Speak for yourself.
Well, yes. Well, so join us in 2 weeks. Same bad time. Same bad channel.